Welcome back to Elite Insight Audiobooks. I'm so glad you're here with me today. If this is your first time listening, welcome to our family. We're going through all 48 laws of power, one law at a time, turning these powerful lessons into stories you can actually use in your real life. Today we're talking about law number 5. So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Let me start with a simple question. What do people say about you when you're not in the room? Think about it. That invisible thing, that feeling people have when they hear your name, that's your reputation. And according to this law, it's one of the most powerful weapons you'll ever own. Let me tell you a story about two friends, Raj and Amit. Both were talented graphic designers in the same city. Both had similar skills. Both charged the same prices. But there was one big difference. Raj always delivered his work on time. If a client needed something by Friday, Raj would send it by Thursday evening. He communicated clearly. If there was a problem, he told his clients immediately. He never made excuses. Over 2 years, people started saying, if you want reliable work, go to Raj. He never lets you down. Amit, on the other hand, was actually more creative than Raj. His designs were sometimes better. But Amit had a bad habit. He would promise deadlines and then miss them. He'd say, I'll send it tomorrow, and then disappear for 3 days. He made excuses. Clients had to follow up with him again and again. Fast forward 3 years. Raj had clients waiting in line to work with him. He could charge double the price. People recommended him without even seeing his portfolio because his reputation did the talking. Amit? He was still struggling to find clients. Even when he offered discounts, people hesitated. Why? Because someone would always say, I heard he's not reliable. My friend had a bad experience. Same city, same skills, different reputations, different lives. This is what Robert Greene means when he says reputation is everything. Your reputation walks into the room before you do. It opens doors or closes them. It makes people trust you or doubt you. Now let's talk about how reputation actually works. Think of your reputation like a shadow. You can't touch it, but everyone can see it. It's built slowly, day by day, through your actions. Every promise you keep adds to it. Every lie you tell damages it. Here's the interesting part. Building a reputation takes years. Destroying it takes minutes. Let me tell you about a manager named Priya. She worked at a company for 8 years. Everyone respected her. She was known as honest, fair, and hardworking. Then one day during a stressful project, she took credit for her junior's idea in front of the boss. Just once. Just one lie. But that junior told 2 people. Those 2 people told others. Within weeks, people started saying, be careful around Priya. She takes credit for others' work. 8 years of good reputation started cracking because of one bad choice. That's how fragile reputation is. It's like a glass sculpture. Beautiful and valuable. But one fall can shatter it completely. So how do you guard your reputation? Let me give you some simple, practical steps. First, be consistent. Don't be nice today and rude tomorrow. Don't be professional with some people and careless with others. People notice patterns. If you're consistent, you become predictable in a good way. People know what to expect from you. Second, keep your promises. This sounds simple, but most people fail here. If you say you'll call someone back, call them back. If you promise to help, actually help. Your word should mean something. When people know you keep promises, they trust you. Trust builds reputation. Third, be careful about what you say about others. Here's a rule I live by. Never say anything about someone that you wouldn't say to their face. When you gossip or talk badly about others, people notice. They think, or if he talks about them like this, what does he say about me? You become known as someone who can't be trusted with information. Fourth, admit your mistakes quickly. Everyone makes mistakes. That's normal. But hiding mistakes or blaming others destroys reputation faster than anything else. When you admit you were wrong, apologize sincerely, and fix the problem, people respect you more. They see you as honest and mature. Fifth, control your emotional reactions. Imagine 2 colleagues. One gets angry and shouts when something goes wrong. Another stays calm and solves the problem. Who gets the better reputation? The calm one, always. People remember how you make them feel. If you're known as someone who stays cool under pressure, That's a powerful reputation. Now, let me tell you something important. This law isn't just about protecting your reputation, it's also about using it strategically. Once you have a strong reputation, it does work for you even when you're sleeping. Let me explain. There was a businessman named Mr. Khanna in my neighborhood. He owned a small electronics shop. For 15 years, he was known for one thing. He never sold fake products. Even if he made less profit, he sold only genuine items. If something broke, he'd replace it, no questions asked. His reputation became so strong that people would travel across the city to buy from him instead of going to closer shops. Why? Because his reputation gave them peace of mind. They knew they wouldn't be cheated. His reputation was like a magnet, pulling customers to him. But here's where it gets really interesting. Mr. Khanna's reputation also protected him. Once, a competitor spread a rumor that he was selling fake chargers. The rumor reached about 50 people. But you know what happened? Those 50 people didn't believe it. They said, "No way, we've known Mr. Khanna for years. He would never do that." His reputation defended him without him saying a single word. This is the power of a strong reputation. It works for you and protects you automatically. But the law also has a warning. Just like you can build reputation, others can attack it, and you must be ready to defend it. In the book, Robert Greene talks about how competitors will sometimes try to damage your reputation because they can't compete with your skills. This happens in offices, in business, in social circles, everywhere. So what do you do when someone attacks your reputation? First, stay calm. Don't react emotionally. When you panic or get angry, you look guilty even if you're innocent. Second, address the lie directly but gracefully. If someone spreads a false rumor about you, don't ignore it completely, but also don't make it bigger by fighting publicly. Talk to the key people privately. Give them the truth calmly. Third, let your actions speak. If someone says you're unreliable, become even more reliable. If someone questions your honesty, be even more transparent. Your consistent actions will prove the rumors wrong better than any argument. Fourth, sometimes silence is the best response. Not every small comment needs your attention. If you react to every little thing, you look insecure. Strong people with strong reputations don't waste energy on small attacks. Now let me share a really important point that many people miss. Your reputation isn't just about being good. It's about being known for something specific. Think about the most successful people you know. Each one is known for something particular. One person is the creative one. Another is the problem solver. Someone else is the person who knows everyone. They have a specific reputation. When you're known for something specific, people remember you. When opportunities come up related to that thing, your name comes up first. So ask yourself, what do I want to be known for? Reliability, creativity, honesty, expertise in something? Choose it consciously and then build that reputation through your actions. Let me tell you about my friend Sarah. She decided she wanted to be known as the person who always helps newcomers. In her office, whenever a new employee joined, Sarah would volunteer to show them around, have lunch with them, answer their questions. She did this consistently for 2 years. Now, whenever management thinks about team building or training programs, they ask Sarah. She got promoted because of this reputation. She became valuable not just for her main job, but for this specific thing she was known for. Before we finish, let me tell you one last story. This one is a warning. There was a young man named Arjun. He was smart and ambitious. He wanted to climb the career ladder fast, so he started taking shortcuts. He would take credit for team efforts. He'd throw colleagues under the bus to look good in front of bosses. He'd promise clients things his team couldn't deliver just to close deals. For 1 year, it worked. He got promoted. He got bonuses. But slowly, his reputation was forming. People started calling him the snake. Team members didn't want to work with him. Clients started complaining about broken promises. By the second year, even though he had the skills, no one wanted him on their projects. By the third year, he was pushed out of the company. His reputation had poisoned every relationship. Today, even with his talent, he struggles because, in his industry, word spreads. People know his name for all the wrong reasons. The lesson? Short-term wins from damaging your reputation always lead to long-term losses. Always. So my friends, here's what I want you to remember from law number 5. Your reputation is your most valuable asset. It's invisible but incredibly powerful. Build it slowly and carefully through consistent, honest actions. Protect it fiercely because it's fragile. Use it wisely because it can open doors you never imagined. Be known for something good and specific. Be someone whose word means something. Be someone people trust even when you're not around. Guard your reputation with your life, because in many ways your reputation is your life in the eyes of others. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Elite Insight Audiobooks. If you found this helpful, please share it with one friend who needs to hear this message. Tomorrow we'll explore law number 6, and I promise it's going to be just as powerful. Until then, remember, build your reputation like you're building a temple. Carefully, honestly, and for the long term. Take care, and I'll see you in the next episode.